Today, we are going to explore a very important question. Right now, I'd like you to think about something that you have eaten or that you will eat for breakfast. And I'm wondering if any of you might eat a bagel or a piece of toast with jam and butter. Um, and if so, the really important idea that I would like all of you guys to think about is the idea of where do we get our food from? And more importantly, where do we get our bread from? So we're going to explore that question today. Where do we get our bread from? So we're going to start here with, if you can see, our shopkeeper. And if all of you guys ate a piece of toast, I'm sure you went to the grocery store to get a piece of to get all your groceries, and so that's where our bread. That's where we got it. Our bread, right? We went to the store and we got our bread. I'm gonna place right over here, and our question will go right over here. But in addition to the shopkeeper actually doesn't do it all by herself. She also needs a baker in order to bake all that bread that's made. And the baker doesn't do all the work by herself. She also needs a miller. And the miller is the person that takes all the wheat and pounds it to make flour. But the miller doesn't do all the work by herself. The miller also needs the farmer. And the farmer is the person who is the one that grows all the wheat flour or all the wheat. But in addition to the farmer, we also have somebody that's really important. We have a bookkeeper. And the bookkeeper is the person that is making all the records. And in addition to the bookkeeper, we also have a mechanic. Just in case cars break down or trucks that, take the items from the baker to the store breaks down. We need a mechanic. And in addition to the mechanic, we also need a packager. Somebody who is packaging all that bread. And in addition to the packager also needs a helper because there's a lot of bread to package. And in addition to the helper and the packager, we also need a dough maker, somebody who's making all the dough that goes into making the bread. So we need a dough maker. And in addition to the dough maker, we also need an oven tender, somebody who is watching the oven while the bread rises. In addition to the oven tender, we also need a storekeeper. In addition to the storekeeper, we need a transporter, somebody to take the wheat to the miller to make the wheat flour. We also need another transporter, somebody that will transport the wheat flour and bring it to the baker. And finally, we need another transporter, somebody that takes the bread from the bakery and brings it to the shop to sell. Look at all the people involved. All these people are involved, and all these people are required in order for us to actually eat the bread that we eat every morning, or maybe for lunch or for dinner. Thank you.